Some really big news just leaked online about the new DMZ map coming for Call of Duty in Season 2, which happens February 1st. And here I was thinking, aren't you only allowed in extract style games a new map every year or two? If you play Tarkov, you'll get that joke and you'll be laughing really hard. Trust me, it's a banger of a joke for all those Tarkov people out there. Listen, if I was to make a video and show you something and be like, this is from a Call of Duty Facebook fan page, it got leaked there, trust me, it's legit, you'd laugh me out of YouTube. But the reason I can't show you the image is because Activision's actually DMCA striking people that use it. So it has to be actually pretty legit, right? So there's Season 2, the main artwork for it came out. Can't show you that. I could show you a blurry image if you want. Here you go. And they also showed the new DMZ map, the new Resurgence map. And I've got to say, you know, you can find it on Reddit or other places. I can't show you it here, but it does look pretty friggin' good. Now, let me explain to you a new map that's coming for multiplayer and how it actually fits in with this new Resurgence / DMZ map. Okay, so there's a new map coming called Castle, and I shouldn't say it's new because it is a remake. It's from World at War originally. I actually remember playing this map back in the day. It has a lot of reds, a lot of browns, a lot of oranges. It's beautiful. I really do like the map, but apparently they remade it for Vanguard last year. I didn't play it, but you know what? It's just, I think, a gorgeous map. But the weird thing about this whole thing is that it is a Treyarch map, right? So Treyarch put out Castle, and now Infinity Ward's going to use it in Modern Warfare 2, and that doesn't usually happen, is a map from one studio goes to this other studio's game. That doesn't ever really happen, but it's happening now, and maybe that's because it just fits this new Resurgence map so perfectly, because it's actually in the center of this new map that I can't show you, but it is like kind of like a centerpiece. Now, there are going to be 11 unique locations, and they go from shipwreck, residential, castle, of course, port, industrial ruins, the beach club, town center. It sounds and looks actually like a really cool map. Now, if we compare the 11 points of interest on this supposedly new map and compare it to Al Mazrah, they have 18. So obviously it's going to be a lot smaller. And in the top left of actually this picture, it has some bullet points and it says a couple of things. It says modes, then supported game modes, and then it has 3 bullet points. And it says Resurgence, 50 players. 1 times ground war area, 24 by 24, and then it just says DMZ. So obviously this is going to be used for Resurgence, a ground war game, and for DMZ. Now, it doesn't say how many players are going to be in the DMZ, but it's probably going to be around 50, right? So if it's teams of 3, you're looking at maybe 15 teams in there. I would say maybe like, you know, 45 players, maybe there'll be 16 teams. Either way, there's going to be about 50 players also. But the really cool thing I think is going to be is vehicles aren't really going to be there, but you're going to get probably into more PvP. And that's something a lot of people are disliking about the current DMZ, is that they just feel like they're not getting into enough PvP fights. They're getting into a lot of PvE fights, but not a lot of PvP fights. So this might fix that for a lot of people. And the other thing I was thinking about was new faction missions. They're going to want to give you some sort of things to do on this new map, but they're not going to gatekeep it and make this new map like tier 6, 7, and 8 on the current factions we have. So my guess is we're going to probably get some new factions, maybe 1 or 2, and those quests will be on this newer map. But with this update, I'm hoping they just add, you know, something else to DMZ, right? This is a total separate video. I already have it outlined, but I just want to say that we need some stuff to do in DMZ, right? We need to be able to keep our money. We need to be able to mod our contraband guns. We need something to be like, oh shit, we gotta leave right away. We just got this item and there's a good reason for keeping it. You know, maybe some crafting. There needs to be a lot, and I'm hoping that comes with the Season 1 Reloaded update expected to be on December 14th. We're missing, you know, a good chunk of things from Season 1. So some of these things are included, the new operators. So we have Klaus, who's redacted. We can't see who he is. And then also Gaz. So these two are going to be showing up in the Reloaded update. We also have a new weapon, the Chimera AR. Pretty excited for this because I really enjoyed how you got the M13 blueprint Hopefully it's the same thing, but I know a lot of you guys are yelling at me right now saying, no, do not make it so I have to go in DMZ. But I just thought it was a fun way to get the new blueprint. And if you didn't want to go through it, you can just get a buddy to drop it in DMZ for you, and then you guys can just extract. I like the way that the M13 was. That's just me though. Also, everyone's favorite multiplayer map, Shipment, is coming back. This map is a staple in Call of Duty. It's what you spend your double XP weapon tokens on, and then just level up your weapons on this map, or you grind for those camos. This is the perfect map for it. Even I'm excited for it to come, to be honest, because it's just the perfect map to be brain dead and just start shooting, you know? So I'm really excited about that. Also, actually, this new game mode's coming out called Raids. So they described it as, it's set after the campaign. The raids are described as a 2-hour episodic 3-player mission featuring a mix of combat and puzzle solving. So not much has been told about this, but you know what? Combat and puzzle solving just sounds unreal. I'm super excited to just try this, get two buds together and us to deep dive in this. But that's what's happening. That's what we can expect. I'm really excited about the new map coming out because, well, DMZ hasn't been out for that long, but we're already getting a new map. That sounds like a lot of fun. But again, what I'm really excited for in this whole situation is just an update to some of the things we need in DMZ, right? In this extract style game, we need some of these updates. So thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, hey, subscribe to the channel. It's free for you guys. It means the world to me. And until next time, I'll talk to everyone later.